Like I've seen them pay them.
Ooh.
Like, come on, man.
Gabrielle Union done screwed half of the industry, man. And she didn't got her whole. She can't have no babies because she didn't got all cruded up from all them doggone diseases.
Always been like that. Motherfucking J-Lo always been like that. Motherfucking.
That's a damn shame.
Most of these women that rap be like that.
Oh yeah, that's why I was just telling people about Trina. Trina done did Birdman, Lil Wayne, Slim, everybody, man. Trick Daddy, his brother. That's who she got put on. She done slept with half of Miami. She done been herpy. Everybody.
Oh, I know that down here. I'm in Florida.
Exactly. So you already know what time it is with her.
Y'all, can I tell y'all a story? This is no bullshit. Y'all look me up. Hey, can I tell y'all a story? Y'all can look me up. Tennessee 808 Street Music on YouTube. Trina was so fucked up one night, she thought I was another nigga. In the club, down here. Y'all already know how this gonna go. I didn't want to fuck her. She was like, you bitch ass nigga, you ain't call me. I'm like, what? And I'm like, nah, you got the wrong person. She was like, nah, nigga, I know it was you. And I'm in that chilling and shit. My own brother like, fuck. Let her pay for everything. She paid for everything. But this motherfucker still went back to my motherfucking crib. So if she see this, she gonna remember my face and she gonna remember the name. Can't see the way she
No, we ain't lying.
Dog, I'm not lying. I don't lie on me. I'm telling you the truth. Like these women, like the industry, man, you'll be surprised at how these women act, how these niggas act, and all this shit. All this shit is not surprising to me because when Gabrielle Union stand up there in front of that nigga, man, I know she doing that to that nigga. And she done took over that nigga so fucked up till she turned his son into him. And that's fucked up. He's a witch. They do practice that shit. Fuck Beyonce. I don't like her. Fuck Jay-Z. I don't like him. I'm just telling you. These motherfuckers, man. That's why I fell back on the industry for a minute and started just getting my shit at the crib, recording my own music, doing everything I do, creating clothing. I'm gonna put y'all up on game when I'm just getting my shit together. Anybody know how to do mix and master, y'all let me know. Y'all hit me up, Kentrell.williams78@yahoo.com. That's my real name and email.
Yeah.
But okay, because I go to Full Sail, dog. I got hella students at my school that will do it for you for a project. So I can hit some people up at my school.
Okay, what's your name?
Art school.
What's your name?
I know where Full Sail at. Yeah.
Oh, hey Christian, hit my email, Kentrell.williams78@yahoo.com, because I got a lot of projects. I don't talk to a lot of people with.
Yeah, man, but they got their own little code, because Russell Simmons is the guy that's in charge of all that. Russ and that wife. That wife, Kimona Lee. Yeah. Kimora, yeah. Kimora, yep. Now that's why Russ always go get them models, cause Russ he was a drug addict. He used to do freebase. He used to be messing up people money. He was like a crackhead. Then when Run DMC got popping, that's how he blew up. But once he got all that money and when he started going to the modeling shows, and his fruity self, man, he went over there and got up with, he went and got her so she can have his kids. He made a deal. It's in the contract.
His man, Jam Master Jay got caught up. They had something to do with the bullshit that they were doing. They not talking about that part.
Who? Jam Master Jay?
Jam Master Jay, because why is it no footage? Them motherfuckers knew what was going on.
Oh yeah. I mean, the Jay thing, that's entirely different. We talking about what Russ was at. Russ ain't had shit to do with that. I'm talking about Russ is running these doggone gay sex orgies and shit at his goddamn house. Yeah, they got like this damn yoga shit that they all get involved in. They just all go in a cesspool and they start doing belly dance and shit, and then it turns into a damn orgy. And only certain people are invited in there. And in that coat is Will and Jada. Will, Jada, Kimora, Russell, Mark Anthony, J-Lo. At that time, it was Mark Anthony, J-Lo. Now she got another dude, A-Rod. Have you noticed she date the same type of dude, a soft, passive ass dude, every time? Cause she was nailing Puffy with a strap on. She had a strap on, giving it to Puffy, and he went and bought the damn strap on for her to put on.
I'm saying what about Drake? If anybody here listen, let me and Sino talk because you've been in the industry a long time. I've been in the industry since 92. These people have been doing this shit since they were trying to come up. All the Destiny's Child, I'm telling you, the Beyonce mama is a king witch. Beyonce trying to be one, but she ain't. Jay-Z is pretending to be in the clip, but he's not, and they praise this nigga. I'm telling you, man, like, these people are not what they seem. Like, they trying to be a part of something that white folks invented, and it's all about sacrifice. Look at Jennifer Hudson. She can't even break a song on radio for her life, even though she gave up her whole goddamn family.
Man, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy right now in the industry right now. They ain't talking about Puffy sacrifice Andre Harrell, cause they was like, man, it's like a blood sacrifice. He had to give up Andre Harrell to protect his ass. I'm like, Andre Harrell. They was like, don't nobody checking for him no more. They was like, no, he had to sacrifice that nigga. They was coming for Puff. I was like,
well, Puffy had, because you know when
what happened to Andre Harrell though? What happened?
They ain't nobody know. They ain't said Corona nothing. Nobody said he
to do like mix songs and stuff like that. But I mostly I just write for somebody. Honestly, that's basically what I'll do for people because I ain't trying to be the artist. Cause
it ain't about
trying to get into Hollywood.
It's not really the Hollywood thing. It's just more I don't want to be the artist because
I've always done music. I never liked doing shows. That's what my thing was. I don't like being around crowds and shit. I don't like people. I don't know what it is.
I sung in the church and everything.
I don't like people, dog. I don't know what it is. I don't got it. Dog, I can make you.
You don't like nobody, man. Yeah, they used to, man, my sister and them, they sent me that emoji. They called me Oscar the Grouch. I'm like, man, he misunderstood. That's the only dude. He was the best thing on Sesame Street.
I got nothing but Grinch pajamas, Grinch.
Yeah.
I don't like nobody. I don't know what it is, dog.
Right, I root for the bad guys in the movie, man. That's just me. I'm like, man, the bad guys.
What's your son?
Who you talking about? Me?
Nah, the guy that say he hate people.
Who, me?
Candacy, yeah.
Oh, I'm a Cancer.
Oh yeah, see, there you go, baby. Yeah, they're Cancers. I tell you right there.
Yeah.
4th of July, baby, too. Yeah, look at him.
Hey, my last 4th of July in Chicago, we was out at Lake and shit. See, though.
Oh, okay.
I didn't like nobody. That's when Green was still up.
Oh, okay. The Greens. You was over there.
Dog, I still remember the smell from Green walking up there. They had the spoiled milk and shit when they had the goddamn chains on the shit. Like, you can't throw a nigga over there and then.
Oh, yeah, the fence. Yeah,
come on, man. I got people in Chicago. Dog, most of my family in Mississippi moved to Chicago. Like, dog, me and Stino can sit up here and talk all day about this shit. Dog.
Yeah, I used to live in Robert Taylor's. I was in 4101 on the 8th floor.
63rd and Austin.
Okay. Yeah, I know exactly where you at. 63rd and Austin.
It was back when Bone came out with that double take with Biggie and Pac on it. I had the double take and shit, and then I went down there.
98.
Yeah. 98. Yeah, dog, I'm telling you, man.
I was just born. He was getting them tapes, man.
Man, I'm 41. I'm still giving these young boys that work. I'm just not giving these boys that work out. That's what it is, dog. I stay giving these young boys that work because, when I was going through it in the 90s, it was some real gangster shit. And I was on my street shit, and I ain't like doing shows because I knew street shit was going on behind the scenes before we used to get on stage. And then I'm like, I'm not fucking with this, so I can get open target on stage because I knew what was going on. But like, it's a whole lot to it. But it was be here because back then it wasn't no social media like it is now.
Right.
Back then, niggas are just catchy. Nigga,
it was real politics.
It wasn't even politics. Them niggas didn't care, dog.
Hey, John Sally be hitting me up, man. John Sally, man, he was on my Instagram. Yeah, Sal, man. Yeah, he saw the last video we did. We was riding, but I was like, Sally, he love that. See, he be just getting high all the damn time now. Yeah, that's what I'm like, dude, you smoke too much.
You should have told him he need to represent too, man. I'd be disappointed in some things he be saying.
Cause Sal got a check. That's what he said. Sal, like, man, I'm in business with most of these motherfuckers.
You can keep up your public persona. You know
he tried to. He's like, man, I stuck my neck out, but he had a weed business going on with him. He's like, we all partners.
Oh yeah, man. You know they gonna try to shut him down if we say something.
Yeah, he got his own strand of weed, man. He high all the time. I'm like, dude, you ain't supposed to get high on your own supply. He's like, man, that's what got me to get it.
They don't understand. Sally be on this nigga shit too, though.
Man, he got a card, man. Talking about he got a medical prescription for marijuana. Ain't He's like, everybody in the NBA got one, man. I was like, get out of here.
Right now.
Yeah, he said he smoked out Michael Jordan before. He's like, I'm probably the first dude to smoke out MJ. MJ, he had a radio show, and Michael Jordan, when they was in Detroit, they had a game to play. That's why he didn't walk off the court. He went and shook hands. He cool with them. They used to give each other tickets. When he had his hoes running in, he was like, man, I got my hoes. MJ got his hoes. You know, he needs some tickets. You're right. They over there trading tickets. Man, he said he probably the first guy to smoke out MJ. MJ came and did his show.
Say no, am I lying about this? Back in the days, them niggas got lit, went to the liquor store, all kinds of shit, got hoes.
Mike didn't used to drink. All that changed when he started hitting the clubs with the 85 Bears. That's when Mike started changing. Yeah, because Richard Dent, Dave Durison, them were his guys, you know, and he was rolling with them. He was hitting them nightclubs up. That's how he met Juanita. He met her in the nightclub. They gonna change the thing up and made it all. They met at a Bennigan's. I'm like, they ain't meet at no damn Bennigan's. They was at the Cotton Club. He caught her at the Cotton Club. What the hell they trying to do? Rewrite this history? They met her at no damn Bennigan.
You know they gotta make a love story out of it, man.
Yeah.
Of course, that's what they did with Stephen Curry.
Go to the liquor store in his uniform was on that coat.
Yeah.
Do you think that changed the game?
Probably. I mean, I wouldn't say it changed the game, but I know what you're saying.
Players were doing, but do you think that he did too much?
Who you talking about?
Lawrence Taylor.
You talking about LT?
Oh.
I mean, the thing is,
everybody was doing blow back then.
Exactly. I mean, the NFL was way more wilder than the NBA. NBA were like babies compared to the NFL. Yeah, because see, they only play once a week. And them all the rest of the 6 days.
Right.
Dude, they were sending women over to Lawrence Taylor room right before the game. The night before the game, he'll open the door. It'd be a bunch of girls they done ordered and sent over to him to try to weaken him for the game. And he'll take them. He wasn't gonna send him away either. He's like, oh, they think this gonna stop me. I'm finna knock them down and still.
Have 3 sacks tomorrow.
Yeah, he was still gonna do it.
Dog, LT wasn't playing it, dog. LT was like, you think if I busting up with this chick, I'm gonna be weak doing the thing? No, I got cocaine.
Hey, but LT say cocaine will put him over the top. He used cocaine to play. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I mean, LT was. I mean,
He said that himself.
LT could play without it, with it. It didn't matter. Once he got that, that was just something just casual for him. Like, he got in the Hall of Fame. He just wanted to get out of there so he could smoke crack. Once he went to crack, that's when it went left. Dude, his whole house, he was in the Hall of Fame, just did his speech. He left and went back on the block. He had bums living in his house. Bums off the street because they was having, all the furniture was gone. It was a couch turned over. He was just in there smoking crack. I'm like, man, he done turned a mansion into a doggone crack house.
Dog, this nigga had a
Man, did LT get his life together?
Yeah, he got back all right, man. He walked his daughter down the aisle, you know, he did his thing, man.
I haven't seen him in a while, man.
Cause he messed up. He messed up a lot of years, but he been trying to get himself back.
Hey, Sino,
Man.
do you think that Mike Tyson did a lot of dumb shit?
Of course. I mean, the craziest thing Mike Tyson did, and I'm gonna do it on the Patreon. I'm gonna tell y'all about what happened in the rape case. Some of the craziest shit that you've ever heard in your life went on that nobody really too much know about. Just a couple people, and it was crazy. It was during the trial, and this shit then they got it convicted. But I'll put that on the Patreon. I'll wait for that. But that shit down there messed him up completely, man. I was like, that whole trial was so screwed up.
But before that chick even came up there, he was already going through some shit. He should have never brought that chick up there.
He didn't bring her nowhere. Tyson was going his way to the beauty pageant. He was stopped in Indiana because he was going to the Black Expo Fair. They was just dancing. He just ran into her and she was flirting with him and stuff. And she just tried to get some money out of him because she know what happened with Robin and all that stuff. So she was just flirting. Yeah, she ran game on him, and they didn't know. They was just in Indianapolis, so it was like cracker country. And yeah,
in that situation with all the shit that was going on before that, he should have never had that chick in the room. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I mean, Mike is finna smash. You know, there ain't nothing going on wrong. You know, she with it. Everything is going down.
She was putting on a song.
Yeah, they went out kicking it out to dinner and stuff. And this,
hold on, yo. What?
You just never know. Like, you never know what type of chick you bring it, man.
Oh, the crazy stuff. I'll wait for that. That's gonna go on the Patreon. We'll talk about that later. But that was during the trial. The crazy stuff happened during the trial.
For real, I was trying to hear that.
The trial was crazy. Yeah, trial was crazy.
Subscribe to the Patreon, man. I've just been in school, dog. Man.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'll tell you about it.
When I'm asleep, nobody's in my room.
He said, when I'm asleep, nobody's in my room.
That's it. Nobody's in my room.
Man, Mike, man, I'm telling you, Mike got set up so bad with this chick. But the thing is, Don King hired tax lawyers to be his criminal lawyer. That's how much they thought this was over. If he'd had Johnny Cochran, he'd been out. He didn't get him Johnny.
No, he had his tax lawyer.
He hired tax lawyers to represent Mike Tyson. In a criminal case, he got tax lawyers. They don't know nothing about. They like, we do taxes. Look, you're a lawyer, right? Well, go in there and do your damn job.
Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, Mike is the cash cow. Why would you do that?
He thought this was a war. He thought this was a just formality. He didn't realize how serious they was about locking Mike Tyson ass up. These damn white folks, they was like, get that big Negro.
From day one because it's a criminal case. It has nothing to do with taxes. Don King knew what the fuck was going on. He's not stupid.
Yep.
this a criminal case. Why the fuck would you have a tax lawyer?
A tax lawyer represent a whole team of tax lawyers.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's messed up.
They messed up his whole case. The presentation to them was, they were like, their whole case and the premise of their case was not like, what is this woman doing, you know, with a man in his room at this late at night? They were like, well, you know Mike Tyson. What would she be doing in a room with a man like Mike Tyson in the room? So whatever happens is all her fault because this woman's in the room with a Mike Tyson. You know he wild and crazy.
Hold on.
That
statement you just said is incriminating Mike Tyson.
exactly. That's what they were doing. The defense was basically incriminating Mike Tyson by saying, what is she doing in the room with this dangerous man at 3 o'clock in the morning? This is how the tax lawyers represented it.
Hey, say no. What you just said is gonna make them think like he always does this.
Yes. Exactly.
It's like he doesn't have control of himself.
They made him look. They made Mike Tyson sound like an animal, just walking around in a room,
Right.
and like the sign on the door said, "Don't step in," and she stepped through the door. Like if someone goes in a lion's cage, are you gonna blame the lion? I'm like, that's basically how the tax lawyers made it out to be.
What I'm saying, this is the cash cow, dog. Like, how do you do the cash cow like that? You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
maybe he wanted to get rid of him because Tyson was losing at that point.
No, he wasn't. They had the Holyfield fight coming up.
Buster Douglas. He had Evander Holyfield on the floor and a rematch with Buster Douglas.
But y'all don't understand how.
No. What happened was
50 mil right there.
before the trial, the fight was supposed to happen before the trial. They signed to do the fight, and the fight was gonna happen before the trial. The trial was set to go. Mike Tyson got injured in training, so they postponed the fight and moved the fight to after the trial. So once they did that, that's what messed up the whole thing with Holyfield. The whole fight, everything got messed up because they said, well, they can't convict Mike Tyson now because that's what Don King thinking. They ain't gonna do that because they ain't gonna want to mess up that fight. That fight ain't in that town. You in Indianapolis. This is these cracker country. You better take this serious.
Right, Sino? They have no control over what's going on.
None. And then he didn't get a retrial. He didn't get nothing. They didn't like his appeals was taking up all this. I'm like, damn, this is a celebrity. He got Madonna coming to jail. He got all these people coming to see him. Them people in the jail cell, they was happy. They was like, man, all these celebrities showing up. Then he started.
Hey, Sino, am I lying? They had no control. That's why.
Yep, and then MC Hammer sent him B. Angie B over there, and she was sleeping with him. Tyson was.
What you said? Did you bring up B. Angie B, dog?
Yeah, that's Mike Tyson was blowing her back out while he was in jail.
Hold on, you bringing up my age now.
Yeah, B. Angie B. Yep.
To go with the bullshit, right?
MC Hammer sent her over there. Hammer was her manager.
Yeah.
And he sent B. Angie B over there, and she was sleeping with Mike. Mike was blowing her back out, all while he was in jail.
In jail.
Yep.
Hold on, Stino brought up B. Angie B.
Was Dennis Rodman bisexual?
Hell no, Dennis is straight as an arrow. He just crazy as all hell. Cause he doing it for attention. Dennis just wanted attention. That's all Dennis wants. Yeah, Dennis ain't no.
It was marketing. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
He like did it for marketing. You can
told him how to present himself to the public as a character. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Dennis Rodman is crazy. Dennis Rodman love women so much. He broke his dick twice.
Damn.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right, exactly. Blood everywhere. Yeah, crazy.
It was full of blood.
Yep.
Damn, that sound, dog, just
painful and crazy.
Oh my!
And you would think that was something that happened once.
How do you go to the hospital like that? Like,
he did it twice.
Twice?
Yes.
And they had that in the news. They had that in the news.
Well, one time he was on a boat and he was doing having sex and doing coke and then trying to do all different type of sexual positions and did something stupid, tried to do a running dive and see if he. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, like dive into the pussy, dad. Like
Yeah,
literally dive
yeah,
into the pussy.
yes, literally dive. They was
I'm about
on a
to
boat.
dive in it.
Hey,
No,
Sam,
for real.
we talking about Rodman, right? We talking about Rodman, right?
Yeah, Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, we talking about Rodman.
Yeah, after that happened, you notice he married himself. Walked down the streets of New York, I think.
Oh yeah, that was promotion for his book.
Yeah, but
Bro, I'm thinking this whole last dance. I'm thinking, man, you gotta be bisexual, man.
No. He was saying that they were saying Dennis Rodman finna get married, and then he came out in the wedding dress like I'm marrying myself. He didn't get married.
Right.
Yeah, that's just Dennis Rodman, man.
And remember, he was going through that trial for his kid too.
Yeah, his wife, man, and it was a whole bunch of stuff
His
going
wife put him
on.
through the ringer.
Yeah, she did, cause
that was a real big deal here.
yeah, cause it was like Vinnie Johnson was,
for the longest,
yeah, VJ was banging the wife, and
for the
yeah,
longest that was the rumor. You know what I'm saying? Like didn't nobody know. Like they didn't clear that all of that up. Matter of fact, I don't even think Dennis really knew what happened until they did the reunion like about 10 years ago or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But like Dennis didn't even know that it really wasn't what he thought it was. You know what I'm saying?
No, grown ass man got a promo and a shell out for this shit. Getting paid for it. You know what the fuck he doing? He did interviews, all kinds of shit. Walking down the streets of Manhattan in a bridal dress with makeup on. Don't you think that a motherfucking woman would be like, I don't want this nigga around my kid. And you fighting for your kid at the time. Come on, man.
Damn.
Oh yeah, he was out there.
Wait, what happened with his wife?
She ain't worried about it. She ain't got to worry about that nigga being around that kid.
Wait, what?
I think he's pieced it up with him now. They all grown and shit now.
No, ain't no piecing up after that. Your mind ain't right.
No, I'm talking about with his kid.
Yeah, with his kids, he got it.
No, you're not supposed to be around your kid. You're not mentally right doing some shit like that.